Hello! So we're here, Alan Wake Part 2. I think I left off with my publisher showing up, having driven across the country to see if I was okay. And going to the drop-off point to see if I could find the people that took my wife. As far as I could tell for the story, from what I recall. So I'm just gonna give it a minute or two for people to come in, and then I will continue where we left off. Just checking the stream real quick, so the sound might cut off for a second. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I think I am going to get started.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again. Archie!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
That's right. There was a way to shift the light. Yeah, that's right. Let's tab. Yeah, let's pick up some batteries. There might be something else here. Thermos. We have to have our coffee, of course. We're not going to turn off the lights. All right, let's get going. Like, I do like the scene design of this game. It's very nice looking. More coffee. Just checking around.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
And time to just pull out my gun. What we got here? Can you use this? Oh, okay.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
All right, Manuscript Page.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Ooh, graphics glitch. Let's head down. A lot of angry birds. Let's see what's in here. Nice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too
Yeah, lights would help.
Much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record...
I don't know if it's like worth listening to these radio things, but I imagine it adds to the story in some
Well,
way.
Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Just give me 1 second. I gotta jump out of the game for a sec. It's a might go mute for a moment. Nope. Hold on. There we go. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, just having one or two graphics glitches here or there. You might notice it. Nothing too bad. Trail, peak. Can we get in this cabin? I don't think I can. I can. I just missed the stairs somehow. More crows.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Twilight Zone.
The Man in the Mirror.
I should be, going after my wife, but it's a pretty good episode.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints.
Ooh.
Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me?
There's just a bunch of random stuff in this game.
Talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point?
I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will.
Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
So what do you guys think? Do you think I should keep listening to these radio transmissions and these little videos like the TV shows, or just continue on and skip over them, or maybe just give them like 10 seconds or so?
Visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Interesting. No thoughts on that, I guess? You guys might not be. Oh, here we go, another manuscript page.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
I guess I will continue listening to the radio and watching the TV show stuff, unless you guys tell me you would prefer me to do otherwise.
The vision left me weak. This was no hidden.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
don't know why my graphics are glitching up here and there.
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone?
I should go help him.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Somebody. Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
All right. So, I mean, it seems like this is just his story that we're kind of living through, like that he's writing. That's like my theory so far. Or maybe he, I don't know, maybe he potentially sort of drowned, but at the same time, you know, if there's going to be a sequel, I kind of doubt that, like that this is his last moments or anything like that.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Just looking around. Oh, another coffee thermos.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
All right. We have batteries, more revolver ammo. It is probably smart that the game like reset your resources after each chapter so that like you just wouldn't have too much. What we got here?
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
Liquid darkness.
All right, here we go. What? Whoa. Stuff on the ground.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only purchase of park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty, no!
2 bears and wolves never approach any other. Closer.
All right.
Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
He ran.
It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Well, I'm getting the hang of it for sure. So basically, whatever the dark force is kills them or possesses them, and then they come and try to kill me. But it's implied that like he's like creating this world at the same time. Feel like I might have missed something. Just take another look around real quick. Yep, over here. I guess that was for the boss fight. It wasn't that difficult of a boss fight, that's for sure. There we go.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
It's off the beaten path. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting these graphical glitches this time around. Manuscript.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
So what is that? Oh, more stuff. Revolver ammo and batteries. So the birds have something to do with it, for sure. And then... maybe an update needs to be done with for your graphics card. Maybe a whole update. Well, I mean, like, so the issues I had with Doom resolved themselves. The graphics card thing...
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
The graphics card thing, I actually just updated my graphics card, like, recently. And I updated it in between the first stream and this stream for Alan Wake. So maybe I'm gonna try alt tabbing out real quick, alt tabbing back in. Maybe that might solve it. Okay, I'm gonna see if that does anything better. Sit at the end of the nature trail. Going the wrong way. Entering Moonshine. Ooh. Shit. I'm gonna check that cave, actually, because I think something's in there. God, I cannot run at all. Restart could be a fix. Maybe I'll restart my computer right before I play next time. Oh, what's this? A shotgun? Cool. Oh, flare gun. Yeah, it was good to come in this cave. Let's go back to pistol though. God, I'm like blinding myself with my own light. Alright, I think that was it. It was just a cache of supplies. Okay, so let's continue on, because I gotta get to the meeting point. Bunch of side stuff over here. Manuscript. This chapter has a lot of pages.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
It's actually, I want to take a look. It's like missing page. Has like an icon. I wonder if that just means I missed it completely. Something's coming. More shotgun ammo, good. Oh god, I've been struck from behind it again. Holy whoa. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Ooh. That was real close. I keep getting hit by the people throwing the axes. Let's see any other. I didn't mean to use that. Coming out of the woodworks, for sure. Well, we got here. Another phone destroyed. Another piece of manuscript.
I turned turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
All right. So I'm about to get ambushed. Yep. Ooh, I am dead. They just bum rushed me there. What do I have? All right, let's try this again. I think I gotta get rid of the smaller guys first now. Try drinking your 20 thermoses of coffee. I mean, I need those for my writing process. I can't just have that to ward off these guys. How am I gonna make my bestseller? Gonna take a quick look around. All right. Oh, look, it's blocked. Ah, more coffee. I wonder if these are just empty, like I'm just collecting them for you know, later use. There is something to read. Okay. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year of Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the rings. The Washington Territory was formed. The founding of the Bright Falls Mining Corporation or Company, and the town itself. Washington was granted statehood in 1889. 1929, tree damage in a forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Company closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. 1980, Mount St. Helens erupts. And 1987, tree felled by storm. So there's an eruption below Cauldron Lake. That's the important part. God. Not seeing anything else here. Still getting the graphical glitches. Gotta be something I can. There's gotta be a path here. I'm just missed. Somehow I managed to get lost in every game I play, even if it should be nearly impossible to get lost. I'm gonna head back up. Cafe souvenir shop, maybe. I mean, we're basically backtracking. I feel like this is wrong. Keep running through this tree. Yeah, I don't know. This seems wrong. Like, I don't think I should be backtracking this far. I want to keep an eye out for something that looks like a flashlight symbol or torch symbol or something, because there will be a bunch of supplies. Ah, I bet you I go maybe across this tree or something. Or, no. Right here. Okay. Okay, no, this is where I was. Is there another way over here? Free safety, stay on designated trail. Okay. This is a dead end as well. Yeah, through a tree, right? Rover's Peak is here. Can I climb over here? Yeah, I can. See, I get lost in every game somehow, like over the stupidest stuff. It's I don't know how I managed to do it.
Didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Okay, I need stuff. Like I said before, I really like the setting, like atmospherically, like it's really nice.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Okay.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Oh. You guys ever... Ooh. Okay. I am just doing terrible.
I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
You guys ever seen In the Mouth of Madness?
Hear that? It's them.
This definitely reminds me of it. A little bit.
Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
All right.
You feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Interesting.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
It's like a reverse escort quest to a degree.
Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here.
I gotta get the coffee. Hold
We
on.
fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the plan, Wake.
There we go.
Bullseye!
Dude.
That's right. Just keep coming.
Come on.
See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry!
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Look at all
He
this
had
ammo.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Okay. Let's see if I could get across. So, like, in this world, people are finding his manuscript and realizing that he's sort of writing the future, it seems like, or dictating what's happening. This way. Okay.
What the hell?
Rusty had warned me about these traps.
I stepped right into the trap. I'm like, what's this? Put my foot right in. Okay, so can I do anything about that? I don't think I can. Can I shoot it? Okay, I can. A lot of traps. Don't think I should be shooting them all because I'm gonna run out of ammo. So I just gotta watch for them. Problem is they have the same shine as the manuscript, so I want to see what they are just in case. Guess I could have just shot him then, since they gave me ammo right after. I'm gonna shoot the cans off. So we go across. So let's see if there's anything left over here. Doesn't seem to be. Now I'll have to double check my drivers after this and the settings of the game. I don't know why I'm getting so many like weird graphical anomalies this time around. And I'll restart next time before I play this. Okay. Yeah. It is weird to just have the reflection blind me with my own flashlight every once in a while. Go up this way. Don't see anything. I was hoping for... They just come out of nowhere sometimes. I want to open this. I guess I can't. This is definitely a longer chapter than the other two, but I guess that's to be expected. So, no chest here. Manuscript.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Ooh, hunting rifle. That'll be good. See what's behind here. Doesn't look like anything. Every time I think I'm getting better at this game, I prove myself wrong, though.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
I guess that was like some of that black tar. Yeah, okay. See if there's any more. I feel like this is a puzzle for something up ahead. Let's just double check it to be safe. Can I climb up this? Arrows. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so that got me some good stuff. Got me some flares. Oh, hey. Okay. Gotta go up that way. Gotta get another thermos. Yeah. Somebody fighting someone with a chainsaw. Okay. A lot of stuff just falling apart. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Need my stream stuff up. Alright, there we go.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
I think I missed a page. Oh, okay. It's already here. There we go. Maybe no, I think I might have. I don't know.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Doesn't look like there's any more manuscripts in this area, so let's climb up the ladder. See what's up top. Darkness wears her face. Sometimes like I could dodge and sometimes I can't. It's just awkward on the keyboard. Maybe I should find a different key for dodge. I don't know.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Cool. Can I get out? There we go. These graphical glitches, man. Had a feeling that was going to happen. I'm just hoping that these graphical glitches stay with this game, because otherwise it would probably mean my graphics card is going bad.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Something over this way? In? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, to the campgrounds.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
More ammo, more coffee.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Okay. This way. Can't get into this one, huh? If I jump over. Can't.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay. Had a feeling.
Yourself.
It's in here. Okay, manuscript.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Oh, I get to drive? No, why would I do that? Guessing that these are just cars to pick up if your current car gets destroyed. That's the best I can think of. I don't know if I need any of this stuff. We're almost back home.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
All right, let's see what Barry's up to.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimneys. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
This is neat. This is probably the neatest part of the whole level so far, I guess. Oh, okay. There's the torch with the equipment that they talked about earlier. I guess I should have saved that.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
So I'm gonna end the stream on the end of this episode. I don't know if I liked it I don't think I liked it as much as the first time I streamed it. Maybe it was just the slow episode, or it could definitely have been just the amount of
Previously on Alan Wake.
just the amount of graphical glitches that happened through it might have taken me out of it. I'm not sure.
Tell anyone except my agent Barry.
I'll have to see next time I play.
Friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before
I'll let
my
it go
eyes.
through this and then I'll exit out.
Was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know.
Can you exit out before continuing? Because that would be probably best or better to do next time.
Sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff.
All right, I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to just exit here. Hopefully it will restart me at the beginning where they will be talking again. But I'll see if I can fix the graphical glitches. I'll test some other games too to see if maybe my graphics card is going bad. I don't know. But yeah, that was just pretty jarring throughout the whole thing that it kept happening. Probably took me out of it. I don't know yet. So I'll give this game a try again on next Sunday. If everything's working fine and I'm, still not into it, I'll see if I'll continue streaming it past that. But yeah, this last episode, I like I said, I don't know if it was just the graphical glitches or just the episode was slow or repetitive. I'm not sure. But it wasn't nearly as fun as the first time playing through for the first 2 chapters. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I will be on Monday at 9. I'll be continuing to stream. I think Doom 2016. All right, everybody have a good night.